Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, clap, all right? Try it again. 3, 2, 1. Good enough.
Shut up.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Joe. And
I
over
was
there
going to do
is
the
Dizzy.
intro.
That's me.
Oh, well, be my guest.
Okay, ready? Well, at least you can cut out the other part. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. You are watching the Small Time Podcast, a podcast created by small YouTubers for small YouTubers. Damn it, I fucked it up. Take two. Okay, I'll do it. Take two. Come on. Okay, ready? Are you ready for this? Okay. You are watching Small Time Podcast, a podcast created by small YouTubers for small YouTubers. Here are your hosts, Joe and Dizzy.
Good job. Anyway, welcome back to the podcast. Like he said, I'm Joe. Over there is Dizzy. Dizzy, say hi.
That's me.
And we have our guest today as Cherirra.
The long-awaited podcast that we've been trying to do since the beginning of this podcast, but never got to do it. Me.
Cherirra was intended to be
The very first.
Yeah, our first guest, but that ended up not happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of complications along the way. Work, Joe getting sick, Dizzy not wanting to do it.
I get lazy.
Yeah, we know. That's why I edit the podcast.
Exactly.
Oh,
Anyway, Cherirra here, he does streaming as well as YouTube. So
well, mostly YouTube, but yeah.
Yeah. But probably
This is your chance
do
to
more
scream out
streaming
your
in the future.
hyperlink. Your
my
URL.
hype. Oh, yeah.
Nah, it's all going to be in the description down below.
Yep. That's your job, Dizzy. Don't fuck it up.
I'll try.
Anyway,
You make fun of my spelling every time I do a description.
Yeah, I do. Because professionalism is important.
Listen,
And-
some of us didn't go to school.
Education is also important, kids. Stay in school. And parents, don't homeschool your children, parents. It's a terrible idea.
They'll end up having 500 subs and shouting at the other guy.
Oh, by the way, dude, did you like that guy who did the intro for this podcast? Dude, he has a good voice.
I think he sounded like a bitch.
We don't talk about him.
Fuck you.
Well, there goes our ad revenue. There goes our ad
Hey!
revenue.
Oh, hey, there it goes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've been turned from a PG-13 channel to a mature rating.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, you were talking about something about streaming or something like that. You were trying to.
Yeah. I tried streaming recently, Cherirra.
Oh yeah, do tell us the story of you.
You already know, because I was messaging you while it was
Fake
happening.
interest, just, oh, tell me more!
Tell me
Well,
more. Tell me more. Did he have a cool car?
I was messaging you while it was happening. I was like, Cherirra, this is not going well. Because I tried doing it to Facebook.
Yeah, and
Because,
I was trying to play it off like I knew what the fuck I was doing. Because I mean, I've only streamed to YouTube once, okay? Like once, but I did it off the Elgato capture card, and it just automatically does it for you. So when you said something about OBS, I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure it out via the Elgato, because I have that as well. So I'll have to figure that out.
I have the Roxio, and the first time I took it out of the box, it like cut my finger open because it was so sharp on the edges.
Dude,
Good job.
Did it cut your
Yeah,
life
like-
into pieces?
I had the Hello Darkness theme song as my face went grey.
Was it your last resort? Did you suffocate?
No breathing.
These bad memes.
Anyway,
Yeah, do tell. Okay, continue with that.
so I felt really dirty about it.
What do you mean you
Because
felt dirty
it's
about?
Facebook.
Because I hate Facebook.
Oh.
I hate it.
If you
the
hate
only reason
Facebook-
I did it.
Why? What'd you do it if you hate Facebook?
No. The reason I did it
Yeah.
is because I was with Alex, and Alex was like, every one of my Facebook friends wants to see us play Outlast. I was like, all right, well,
I thought she hated Outlast. You told me that she was no.
right, but she's complicated. Don't try to understand her. To this, I've known her for like 8+ years, and to this day, I still can't comprehend her. But yeah, she wanted us to stream to Facebook, and I was very hesitant because I just hate everything about Facebook. Everything about Facebook is infuriating.
I despise Facebook.
It's the only social media, dude. You know how long it took me to make a Twitter account, dude?
I love Twitter.
Like
Twitter.
maybe it was like 4 or 5 years after. Basically, when I started doing YouTube, in like a year and a half ago. That's when I got a Twitter, and that was probably like 5 to 6 years after Twitter came out.
Yeah. Likewise.
Yeah. So my main thing was just Facebook, and that's how I got to communicate with my friends and family members. And that's pretty much
That's
it.
the thing. Facebook likes to disguise itself as something that's going to connect you to people, but it's not. It's dividing you.
Facebook is slowly turning into a video streaming place or video or a place where you can upload your content without getting demonetized.
No, Facebook is a place where people are uploading other people's content.
Yeah, it's true.
So YouTube.
You guys wait, Joe, you did notice that fucking Facebook stories, right? On the phone app?
What?
Oh, okay. Well, side story. Facebook had a recent update where now they have Facebook stories, which is just a knockoff of Instagram stories and Snapchat stories. But nobody uses it.
I don't know what either of those things are because I don't use Instagram or Snapchat because
I have Snapchat.
My experience with Instagram was I installed it and then I looked at the images that were on it that were being posted and I was like, I care about 0% of any of this, and then I uninstalled it.
Instagram is just another social media place where, like, say you're on a trip and you take pictures, or mostly people take pictures of their foods or take selfies and have people grade them on how great they look or jealous they are to be that you're at a place that they're not. And then Snapchat is just you can send pictures to friends.
Yeah.
Well, no, the thing about Snapchat is that it's so archaic. Like, what do any of the symbols mean?
What do you mean symbols?
What symbols?
Are you talking about
It's not
emojis?
alien technology.
Well, no, like, it was... I mean, how do you even use that app?
Just like a regular... Well, I mean, it just hooks up to your camera, and so you take a picture.
It's just pictures with
and
text.
then you can
But
add
why?
a text to it and then send it to a friend. Like, it's like, dude, check out this
Guys,
epic
I have
hot
news
dog.
for you. Phones can do that anyway.
Yeah, but it's quicker. Say
No, actually, it's not.
No,
it takes the exact same amount of time.
Say you took an embarrassing picture of a friend and you send it to another friend. The thing is, that photo does not get saved after you send it. It gets
you
deleted.
can't screen capture it.
Well, you can screen capture it, but I mean, it gets deleted anyway.
Yeah.
Most people,
you can set a timer.
yeah, most people technically just use it to send nudes to each other, but I mean, that's pretty much
That's
it.
why I have it. I just send Joe nudes.
But Joe doesn't have this.
Yeah, I don't have Snapchat.
I show him my small time.
Who have you been sending nudes to, if not me?
Oh, you know,
Just another guy named Joe. who pretends
Hey
to
Joe,
be
take
me.
a look at this.
you told me something about small time before we started this whole podcast.
Yeah, we're
Invite
thinking
me.
about streaming the podcast in the future because
YouTube
is
isn't
very
a good
unfriendly.
option for us right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you guys haven't heard, those who watch this video, and yeah, YouTube's becoming broken, guys.
Yeah.
You could say it's been restricted.
Ha! Well, I mean,
Come on, guys, laugh.
they've always had a restricted mode, but I mean, it hasn't
It's
been...
never been this bad.
It's never been this bad to the point... I mean, the only reason why it got huge media attention was because of the LGBT community noticed that their videos were getting blocked, and so that's when it started picking up traction. But this whole entire time,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
restricted mode was a thing.
You just got us unmonetized.
I said fuck earlier, and I just said it again. So I mean,
Video got taken down.
it's okay. You can use the power of editing to cut that out.
But
Yeah. Yeah, more work for me to do. Thank you.
Yeah, you can just
You're
bleep
welcome,
my curse words. At least I'm not a jerk that keeps cussing 5 curse words in a single breath.
I had a really big burp coming then.
Oh, did it feel good?
I gotta pat my back just to get it out. Like a baby.
Burping a baby.
But yeah, we definitely want to move to Twitch TV because YouTube's good, but it's not a good option for us right now. With the new restricted mode, it's killing our small.
Yeah. Plus,
That's
once
the
you
small
like,
YouTubers.
if you switch over to Twitch, not only would it be better, and you can just set a schedule on when the podcasts are going to be, and like you don't always have to have a guest every time. But I mean,
Personally, I never watch Twitch, but I
Yeah.
like the idea, and I do want to get into watching streams because I do watch streams on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so at home with YouTube. Is the problem?
Well, the thing is, it's live. Everything on Twitch is live. So, I mean, you don't have to edit after you're done with the podcast. You don't have to edit it. You don't have to do post-production. The only thing is just, it's live. And it's like, and if you ever like want to do like live questions from your audience or those who are watching and they want to ask questions about the topic that you guys are talking about, you can do that at the end of, close to the end of the podcast. And then it's nice.
What me and Joe discussed was the chats for a Twitch stream could be so helpful in the middle of the episode.
I like
It's
the
more
idea of
interactive.
interaction.
Yeah, it's a lot more interactive
Yeah.
than YouTube.
Well, yeah, you could also do YouTube live streaming, but again, it's the same thing. You're still gonna get, if you mention any cursing or where the topic you guys are talking about is controversial, you're still gonna get demonetized.
I
or
think
you're gonna
it's
get
very, personally,
graded.
I think Twitch helps the smaller man a lot more than YouTube tries to.
Yeah, it does because if you guys haven't heard, they just launched the affiliate program, which which is basically to those who are not partnered can still get paid by Twitch Twitch can still pay them using bits. Like instead of you got your donations, but you can also get paid from Twitch using the bits. It's not a lot of money because they Twitch takes revenue from the bits. So say if someone donates $1, you're technically getting 50 cents from that dollar. But you can also get ads, and those ads that ad revenue will also go to you, and it's basically you get some minor tools that partners get for non-partnered people. So you're getting paid from Twitch, even though you're not partnered.
Yeah.
Thank
The
you.
only problem is finding times to schedule.
Yeah, the scheduling
recording.
scheduling will be a big deal.
That's why we'll probably make a Twitter for small time, so we can stay like live in 1 hour maybe or something.
Yeah, and if you guys
Yeah.
still want to do YouTube, have small time on YouTube for those who don't really want to tune into Twitch, you can always just upload the VODs to YouTube when they're done. When you're done streaming, you can just upload it to your YouTube page.
We're still gonna edit them and everything.
Yeah. You can like download the VODs too and then edit those.
We also were discussing that it would give us a chance to interact with Twitchers. I don't know if Twitchers is the right word. Just sounds really bad, like the Twitchers.
Two streamers.
but,
They're technically
yeah,
called-
streamers.
Yeah, 2 streamers.
Yeah, like I think getting streamers on here would be interesting. Because it's such a different, not to say it's really different from YouTube, but you have to constantly entertain.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're on the topic, shall we discuss restricted mode?
Sure.
Because
I
we're
mean,
technically almost on the topic now.
Yeah, well, like the restricted mode is technically, it's not really that big thing. It's always been there. It just blocks certain contents that you wouldn't see like at a school. or you're trying to make sure your kids don't watch anything with curse words or it's too violent. All of that makes sense. I mean, and you also have the stupid, sensitive religious people who don't. It all makes sense, I guess. But I mean, now it's gotten to the point where it's kind of a little bit out of hand. They're not really letting YouTubers know what's going on, what are the rules, and then because of restricted mode,
never let us know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. They could assure you.
Yeah. Well, they've come out and they said we apologize for blah 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 blah, the same old stuff, and nothing has changed. And now the whole advertising thing, which a lot of people are like kind of saying, oh, it was because of PewDiePie, but I mean, it's mainly because of
he was
other
not at
things.
fault.
He was
not whatsoever.
No. But I mean, a lot of people are saying all of this wouldn't have gotten out of hand if it wasn't for PewDiePie and all that shit. And,
well, let me ask you two a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am going to read out the new categories that your channel could be into restricted mode.
Okay.
Which could be a...
Oh, I already know my channel's in restricted mode.
Are you?
Oh, dude,
I haven't noticed anything about me yet.
I curse in every one of my videos of, there's been crude jokes in my videos.
Yeah, same here.
Ad revenue right now with the whole ADPOCALYPSE that they call in it now, pulling their ads from YouTubers and stuff like that is getting way out of hand.
So let me read to you guys the 4 ones that I am aware of. There is swearing in rough language, sensitive topics. So basically like people that could have really different two opinions basically.
Yeah.
Showing violence and sexually suggestive content. That means, say for example, a lot of YouTubers do swear. Which means where does the rest of that revenue go? To YouTube.
Yeah.
They're trying to be a bit too Disney, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I joked about with Joe before we did the podcast that my channel is gonna go from making funny moments to just being a Minecraft YouTuber without cursing or doing, and I'm gonna
making
have to
Minecraft rap battles.
Hi kids, welcome to my Minecraft server. Today we're gonna be building a tree.
Welcome to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Oh wait, that would be...
I'll be making my toy review channel.
Shit.
Yeah, you get a toy review channel. Hey guys, I just got a box set from Lego. We're gonna build it. Just kidding, I didn't get it from Lego. I'm not sponsored because...
You know what? Actually, Lego building channels would actually... I would watch that.
Oh, dude. People watch so many stuff. Like, I got so bored one time. I was watching people create Hot Wheel tracks and racing different Hot Wheel cars.
So, would you disagree with any of those 4?
I would disagree with all of them.
All of dude, because it's so vague. It's so vague because if you're gonna, let's say you're a small YouTuber, right? This doesn't hurt like the main established YouTubers already. It hurts the small YouTubers like us. It hurts us. Like, especially like for you guys, when you guys are trying to build a podcast, it's gonna hurt you the most because sometimes you're gonna be talking about sensitive topics.
There is one more category, Joseph, and it's called Other. What do you guys think of that one? How vague can that one be?
Wait, hold on.
There's a category called Other.
I would like to submit to YouTube that we should put all of the super kid-friendly content under that one, because once you get to a certain point of kid-friendly, it stops being like harmless and becomes terrifying.
Like those toy review channels scare the fuck out of me.
I know. Have you ever seen these things? They're called like Finger Friends or whatever, and there's like Elsa and Spider-Man and like a whole bunch of other things, and it's like it's upsetting to watch because it's almost like you're watching an indoctrination video to a cult. It's not I don't enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
It's the way they talk as well.
And this is coming from a man who watches Miraculous, the Tale of Ladybug and Cat Noir, which is the cheesiest animated show ever, but I love it.
Never heard of it, but I'm gonna call you a fucking weirdo.
Like
but I don't know how to comment on that.
this whole adpocalypse has gotten so out of hand that even like big YouTubers, I don't know if you heard about it, Dizzy, but big YouTubers like H3, they've actually already considered quitting YouTube. They're not technically quitting. They're not going to be adding like daily anymore. They're just gonna. That's
when I realized it was at its worst.
Yeah. Like, if it's gotten to the point where one of the big YouTubers is deciding of switching to a different platform, you know it's going to get worse from here.
Where is he going?
Twitch.
But, like, so...
Well, he said he's going to move his podcast to Twitch.
Yeah, he's moving his podcast to Twitch. He's still going to be uploading, but he's not going to be uploading daily. He's going to upload, like, 1 or 2 videos a week.
I want to know, because I think Twitch would be a viable option because they're big enough to make a move right now. I wouldn't say right now, but in the near future, they could make a move to implement some services on Twitch that are similar to YouTube services. For example, being able to just upload something, because they currently store your thing.
The thing is, YouTube has no competitor.
Yeah, well, there's a reason YouTube has no competitor. YouTube...
Oh, they kind of do. It's Twitch. That's why YouTube launched their streaming service.
Well, no, because the reason why YouTube it has no real competitor right now is because...
Well, yeah, I know what you mean, like uploading video content, yeah.
YouTube has the capacity to store like endless amounts of content because it's Google. They've got servers upon servers upon servers to just throw away. And so that's what they do. They allow this to happen. They've got the money for it. That's what I think the move that they should make is to allow you to take your streams, edit them as you would a regular YouTube video, and then repost it as its own edited version, or
I think YouTube would feel the pressure too and listen to their content creators.
Yeah,
because like we don't want to lose you to them. How can we make you stay?
Well, they don't. At this point right now, they really don't care. Right now, they want the advertisers to stay. They don't care if the YouTube creators leave. They want the advertisers to stay. They want the money. Mm-hmm. They don't care what who leaves.
Yeah,
they just want money.
Thing. Like I massively respect H3. I think he's one of the best YouTubers in the community.
Mm-hmm.
But to know someone like him is being that affected, it's pretty scary.
Well, Google can easily drop YouTube if they're not getting any advertisers onto their website. Google can be like, look, you guys aren't handling the whole adpocalypse situation right now. We don't want to lose money because we can't get any advertisers to your webpage. We're just going to drop you from our contract that we have.
So what happens at that point then?
Then YouTube is completely fucked.
I don't know.
Well, I can see someone buying it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But the thing is, the advertisers.
Well, that's the thing. They could pivot.
Google right now doesn't care what YouTube is doing. Like the creators of YouTube are right now trying to handle the situation. Yes, Google owns them, but YouTube runs their own show. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because Google didn't introduce the idea of YouTube Red. The creators of YouTube introduced that idea. And then because, fans of YouTube's and content creators were like, hey, it would be awesome if, we can still get paid without, people who use ad blocks, because people who use ad blocks are cutting off the advertisement views that are going to their channel, and YouTube content creators won't get that money from ad blockers. So YouTube introduced that YouTube Red idea where YouTube content creators can still get paid, but viewers won't have to deal with watching ads or having to see ads pop up on the side on videos that they have to click off of.
Dizzy, do you follow football, or soccer as we would call it in America? But do you follow?
I do not.
Do you know anything about AFC Wimbledon?
I don't think so.
So basically, what happened with AFC Wimbledon is the team was about to move to a different stadium, and the fans did not like that. It was a corporate decision. It had a whole lot of money involved and special interests and all of that. So the fans basically said no, and they dropped AFC Wimbledon as their go-to footballer team. And so what ended up happening is AFC Wimbledon was on the verge of going bankrupt. And then one fan of AFC Wimbledon, named John Green, he is a YouTuber, he's an author by trade, but he does things on YouTube with Vlogbrothers, and he started to stream FIFA World Cup and used that money to purchase AFC Wimbledon, and now AFC Wimbledon is literally owned by its fans. So I would be curious to know if that's if Google ever drops YouTube, I would like that to be the direction that
there's
they go.
no way the YouTube as a
I know,
company
but
itself,
it's just a dream for me. Okay,
dropped by the,
can you let me dream, please? Can you just let me? I want to wish upon a star, Cherirra. I just want to wish upon a star.
That's it. Get more Disney.
I mean, if they can't communicate with their content creators, letting you know what the fuck is going on, there's no way they're gonna get bought or owned. I mean, I could see PewDiePie buying YouTube, and
he
him
could buy
being the
anything.
sole owner of YouTube. I could see that being a thing. But
I would love that.
I don't think I can see fans and content creators, except for PewDiePie, stepping up and owning YouTube, because then it's just gonna be a giant shit show.
Joseph.
Yes.
Would you like to? Will our Twitch and Twitter be up before this is uploaded?
The Twitter is already set up.
It's up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
shit.
No.
Yeah, the Twitter handle is actually going to be Dizzy and Joe, because some asshole already took small time.
That
No way.
bastard.
Well, it looks like
kidding.
you're gonna have to rebrand.
No, the name of the Twitter is still small time. It's just the handle is @Dizzy and Joe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So thank you guys for tuning into this one. Thank you, Cherirra, for taking over.
I'm sorry, I was a terrible guest.
You were an amazing guest. Don't worry about it.
If you guys want to check out my content, and if you really like my content, my link will be in the description down below. And I also do Twitch streaming whenever I get a chance. Twitch.com/Cherirra Gaming, or on beam.pro/Cherirra. And that's where you can follow me. You can follow me on Twitter @Cherirra Gaming. And that's all my stuff.
All right. So I guess that's all we have for this episode.
I just sniffed something weird.
What?
Okay.